Hey there, have you ever felt like your creativity is running on empty, like you're spinning your wheels but going nowhere fast? Well, you're not alone. And what I'd like to share with you today is a sketchbooking technique that has helped me and can help you to reignite your creativity and create an exciting new series of work. So let's fast forward here just for a moment. These are pages from my sketchbook, and they're at different levels of doneness, but they're all full of ideas and exploration. And in your sketchbook, it's not about creating perfect pieces. It's about making progress and learning and refining your skills. And the trick to this technique, if you want to call it a trick, is to let a theme naturally develop in your sketchbook. And for me, it starts here with this character, Maurice. He's absurd, he's outlandish, he's got a cool bike. And frankly, that amused me enough just to make another crazy character riding a skateboard. So once you find your theme, and it can be literally anything that is amusing or that you can imagine or a technique, anything at all, stick with it and then create another 10 pieces based on that theme. That's the whole trick. Sketchbooks have always been at the heart of my practice, but my sketchbooks have not always been sketchbooks. Early on, my dad used to take me to a place called Eldora Speedway, which is a half-mile dirt track that's near the Ohio and Indiana border. Every time we went, my dad would make sure that I had my drawing kit with me, and that consisted of a clipboard, some printer paper, and a pencil box. And I remember sitting there on the bleachers and like the noise of the cars going by, and it's like very exciting to see the races and the smell of it all, the gasoline and the burning rubber and all that kind of good stuff. And most of all, the fine layer of dirt that settled all over everything, including us. And I would draw my favorite cars or my favorite drivers. And while my dad is a sort of a car guy, I didn't get the car guy gene, but I really do love drawing these wild style, sort of exaggerated cartoons. Pause for laughter. So the sketchbook is pretty wonderful. It's a tool for exploration. Every page is an opportunity to try something new, and some ideas will work and other ones won't, and that's fine. That's just how we refine our voice, as a way to get in there. But you just want to try and find things that start to feel right for you. That can be based on things that you've observed out in the world. Maybe you're become fascinated by the way that light moves through a leaf, or maybe you have a childhood memory of race cars and you want to start to work on those. That's fine. But whatever it is, we want to start to allow ourselves that opportunity to really play and explore in our sketchbook. I'll remember when we talked about feeling stuck in our pieces or feeling like we're spinning our wheels. By focusing on projects that excite you, like a sketchbook series like this, you can reignite your creative flow and really see some progress in your work. And you should remember, the journey is the prize. Being creative isn't always about creating a finished piece. Sometimes it's about exploring ideas or techniques that excite you, and that can help to really set you onto your expressway. I want to slow down just for a moment here to share some small but important details with regards to the character's tattoo. First, I tried to find some different sayings on Post-it notes, sort of like running through some different ideas, and I came up with this one, which is spinning and grinning. I really like that one. But I'll call your attention to the lucky 7 in the center of the clover, and that specific detail is for Skylar. Skylar and his brother Orion went together and recently purchased a little Miata just for cruising in, and I think that's totally cool, and I wanted to make some gifts for them, like stickers and shirts for the holidays. By the way, if you'd like to pick up some of this or some of the other Weirdos on Wheels stuff, there's a link in the description. So now we're bringing this all together. The materials that I've used for this sketch are a Stillman & Burns sketchbook, some Copic markers, these colored pencils, as well as a gel pen for those really hot white highlights on there. Notice that I use both a cream colored and a white colored pencil. I use the white one to help sort of like temper the gel pen, try and smooth it out a little bit. And the warm cream one is good for the character's skin. It helps to create a warm sense of light. And with that, we are done. Oops, now we're really done. So before we can get ready to go to print, I'm going to do some digital refinements. And what you can see here are all the layers that I was using to do that. I want to call your attention to the fact that I'm using a layer mask. And that helps me to work on these pieces without actually destroying the original scan that's in there. You can see here I've got a number of different adjustment layers trying to call out those colors from this gray paper. So start your sketchbook series today. Pick a theme, stick with it, and create 10 new pieces. Tag me over on Instagram at Studio Beaux-Art. When you do, I'd love to see what you're up to. And moving forward, I'm curious, what ideas or themes are you excited to explore? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you found this video useful, that you're able to utilize these tools and techniques. So please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It does help out. And more importantly, share it with a friend. That's really the best way that we can start to build community, is by sharing things that we enjoy. All right, well, until next time, thank you.